Well, as they continue here in this country called America to try to serve you on your plate this GMO food, and they just will not stop with trying to get this pushed in the United States. They're fighting about the labeling, and we know that majority of people out there do not want GMO food. The only way they're going to be eating it is if they can trick them and slip it into their grocery stores and it not be labeled. Now, what's happened in Ukraine is something that has devastated the whole area. Not only has the West come in there and threw a coup and taken over the whole place and then stole all the gold, but they implanted Monsanto inside of Ukraine. And what this is doing is causing all the food to be turned over to GMO food. This is why Russia has been stopping it at the border and burning all of it. The United States thought that they were going to have their way with trying to pull these sanctions and introducing all this GMO food right there on the doorstep of Russia. But what it's done in turn is it has caused all the other countries that see the BS and that do not want GMO food, they are turning to Russia to get real food. So this means Russia's economy in this sector is starting to gain momentum and is on its way to being the top world-leading exporter of agricultural products. And Russia could become the world's largest wheat exporter in 2016. These are big moves when it comes to food. While here in America and other countries, you're being inundated with Syngenta and Monsanto and all these GMO products, of which they don't want you to know what they are. They just want you to buy them and consume them. And they care not about anything else besides their bank accounts. But this is where it sits, and this is the effect that it's having globally and that it will ultimately have on us. Now, what's going to happen when Russia is powerhousing, pumping out real foods, and the only thing coming out of the United States is like 80, 90% GMO product? Are you all going to want to eat that? Well, they're not even going to let you know that it's GMO by the time they have all the shelves full. Some people say, oh, that can't happen. People will stand up and stop this. You show me where the people are standing up and stopping anything. They're not. Especially when it's being done where the people can't see it. If the mainstream media isn't blasting it through your TV where the people are consuming it, then they're just not seeing what's happening. All they got to do is run an ad or an article through the mainstream saying that this or that, and it's just going to be pushed upon the people. And I can't stress enough, anywhere that they can get this stuff in on the shelves without the people knowing, they've already done so. Trust me, there's people out there all across the globe eating this crap, and they have no clue. And it's the only way that they're going to get it all sold and pushed, especially to countries that are starving and would rather eat this or are not going to question this versus having no food. Here, take the GMO or have nothing. You see? Stripped of its nutrients. How about the apples, the Okanagan? You cut them and they do not brown. That's right, they don't brown. Some not knowing any better say, oh, these are cool. They don't brown, they last longer. Not realizing that they're dealing with a GMO product. And they have approved several here in this country, the United States, and it seems the people just keep on sleeping on it. So, for what it's worth, I want people to know out there that Russia is strengthening its position here in the global food markets. It's going to continue to do so. And as long as Russia wants to keep putting out real foods for the globe, for everyone out there to eat, they're going to continue to see a good return on all that. You see, in a country like the United States where people sit back and they don't hold their senators and governors accountable for anything, this is the type of stuff that'll happen. And it'll start on each coast, New York, California. California big right now with the GMOs. California big with the vaccines, with the anti-gun laws. And oh yeah, if you guys missed it, Did you know that the senators had voted 5 years ago that all these new gun laws that pertain to California don't pertain to them? Reason being, they made themselves exempt from any future gun laws. How does that make you feel? Your own senators have sold you out. California, the atrocities going down there are just sickening. I'm seeing people leaving there en masse. And people are going to have to realize you can't just keep running and running because you let infiltrators come into your state or your city and take it over. You have to make a stand. Or they're going to try and run you all right into the middle of the country where they're going to encircle all of you. And then what? Where are you going to go? What are you going to do? It's really sad how people in this country don't never do a damn thing. And this is where it's led. Shout outs to everyone out there that fights the good fight, though. You're appreciated more than you know. It's been Dabu 7.